On the ground, a remarkable species of machine has evolved. They soar through the stratosphere, their sleek forms cutting through the air with an effortless grace that belies their immense power. These are not the familiar lumbering giants of commercial aviation, packed with hundreds of passengers. No, these are something else entirely, a different breed, crafted for a world of unparalleled opulence and freedom. These aren't just airplanes, they're flying palaces. They represent the very zenith of human ingenuity, engineering, and a desire to conquer the tyranny of distance in absolute comfort. Each one is a testament to an extraordinary vision, a sanctuary in the clouds where the constraints of terrestrial life simply melt away. Here, boardrooms are suspended at 40,000 feet, bedrooms offer views of the curving earth, and dining rooms serve Michelin-star-worthy cuisine while crossing continents. The world's most discerning individuals have long understood that time is the ultimate luxury, and these magnificent creations are the ultimate time machines, bending the globe to their will. They are as unique as the individuals who command them, each interior a bespoke universe of leather, rare woods, and precious metals. Today, I invite you on a very special expedition. We will venture beyond the exclusive gates of private hangars and gain access to a world shrouded in secrecy and splendor. We will explore the habitats of these magnificent flying creatures, from the most technologically advanced predators of the modern age to the revered classic ancestors that paved the way for their dominance. Step inside the world's most exclusive private jet collection and witness the pinnacle of luxury travel, from vintage classics to cutting-edge masterpieces. Prepare to have your perceptions of air travel forever altered. Countless hours of aerodynamic refinement. This is a machine designed for one primary purpose: to shrink the planet. It is a creature born of the relentless pursuit of perfection, a synthesis of raw power and sophisticated intelligence that places it at the very top of the private aviation food chain. The true marvel of the G700, however, is revealed once you ascend its air stairs and the cabin door closes with a satisfying, near-silent seal. You are not simply inside an aircraft, you have entered a different realm. The sheer sense of space is the first thing that astonishes. With the longest, widest, and tallest cabin in its class, it offers up to 5 distinct living areas. This is not a compromise. It is a sprawling, customizable environment designed to cater to every conceivable need during a long-haul journey across the globe. Here, technology and comfort exist in perfect harmony. The G700 boasts the industry's only ultra-high-definition circadian lighting system. This remarkable innovation simulates the natural light of your destination's time zone, subtly shifting in color and intensity throughout the flight. The effect is profound, gently coaxing the body's internal clock into a new rhythm, significantly reducing the debilitating effects of jet lag upon arrival. It is a testament to a design philosophy that prioritizes the well-being of its passengers above all else. Consider the air itself. While commercial airliners maintain a cabin pressure equivalent to an altitude of 6,000 to 8,000 feet, the G700 creates a world of its own. It provides the lowest cabin altitude in the industry, closer to 3,000 feet. Furthermore, the air is not recycled, but is 100% fresh, replenished every 2 to 3 minutes. This constant flow of purified air ensures passengers arrive feeling refreshed and alert, a stark contrast to the fatigue often associated with long-distance travel. The cockpit, which Gulfstream calls the Symmetry Flight Deck, is a technological masterpiece. It features active control side sticks, a first for business aviation, providing intuitive tactile feedback to the pilots. This symbiotic connection between pilot and machine ensures a level of safety and precision that is simply unparalleled. The pilots are not just flying the jet, they are in constant, subtle communication with it, a partnership that allows for the smoothest possible journey through even the most challenging atmospheric conditions. Within the main cabin, the possibilities for customization are nearly infinite. One owner might opt for a grand master suite, complete with a full-size bed and an ensuite shower. Another might configure the space to include a private cinema, a 6-place conference and dining area, and a dedicated galley staffed by a private chef. Every surface, From the hand-stitched leather seats to the exotic wood veneers and polished stone countertops is selected by the owner, making each G700 a unique reflection of personal taste. The iconic Gulfstream oval windows, the largest in business aviation, are a defining feature. They are not just portals to the world outside, they are curated viewing galleries. Positioned perfectly at eye level, whether you are sitting or standing, they flood the cabin with natural light and offer breathtaking panoramic views of the world passing by below. It is an experience that connects the passenger to the journey in a way that is simply impossible on a commercial flight. Powering this sanctuary are two formidable Rolls-Royce Pearl 700 engines. These marvels of engineering are not only incredibly powerful, allowing the G700 to cruise at speeds approaching the sound barrier, but they are also remarkably efficient and quiet. The hushed roar is a distant reminder of the immense forces at play, allowing for conversation at normal levels throughout the cabin, even during takeoff. This is a machine that commands the sky with a quiet, confident authority. The G700 is more than a means of transport. It is a statement. It declares that its owner values not just luxury, but the intelligent application of technology to enhance life. It is a tool for global business, a haven for private relaxation, and a platform for creating unforgettable experiences. It can connect London to Singapore or New York to Dubai, non-stop, carrying its occupants in a bubble of supreme comfort and quiet efficiency. In the world of private jets, the Gulfstream G700 has established a new benchmark. It is a flying ecosystem perfectly adapted to the needs of the ultra-high net worth individual. It offers a combination of range, speed, and cabin luxury that was, until recently, the stuff of science fiction. To fly in a G700 is to experience the very pinnacle of what is possible when ambition and engineering converge. Air travel. The most staggering aspect of the BBJ787 is its price tag. Before a single bespoke fitting is installed, the green aircraft, a factory-fresh empty shell, costs upwards of $250 million. The process of outfitting the interior, a task undertaken by specialized design firms, can easily add another $100 million or more. The final cost often soars past $350 million, making it one of the most expensive private possessions one can acquire. It is a purchase reserved for a handful of billionaires and heads of state. Step inside, and you immediately understand why. You are met not with rows of seats, but with a sprawling open-plan living space that would be the envy of a luxury penthouse. We are talking about nearly 2,500 square feet of floor space. To put that into perspective, it is larger than many family homes. High vaulted ceilings create an airy, cathedral-like atmosphere, a stark contrast to the confines of even the most spacious traditional business jets. The amenities on board are, frankly, jaw-dropping. Master suites are common, but here they are palatial, often featuring king-sized beds, vast walk-in wardrobes, and bathrooms clad in marble with full-sized showers and heated floors. Some designs incorporate dedicated cinemas with tiered seating and state-of-the-art sound systems. Others feature fully equipped gyms, private offices, and grand dining rooms capable of seating 18 guests for a formal dinner. The technology that underpins the Dreamliner experience is just as impressive. The fuselage is constructed primarily from lightweight carbon composites, which allows for a lower cabin altitude and higher humidity levels than traditional aluminum aircraft. This creates a far more comfortable and less dehydrating environment for the passengers, a crucial factor on intercontinental flights that can last up to 18 hours. The air is healthier, the body less stressed. One of the Dreamliner's signature features is its enormous dimmable windows. At the touch of a button, the electrochromic glass can be electronically tinted, transitioning from fully transparent to nearly opaque. This allows passengers to precisely control the amount of light entering their space without the need for physical blinds, offering uninterrupted views of the heavens or creating a darkened, restful environment for sleep, all while maintaining a connection to the world outside. The sheer scale of the aircraft allows for features that would be impossible elsewhere. Consider the galley. It is not a small kitchenette, but a full-scale professional kitchen. equipped to allow a team of chefs to prepare multi-course gourmet feasts from scratch. The cargo hold is equally vast, with enough space to carry not just luggage for 40 passengers, but potentially a luxury car or other large equipment, all loaded through its own dedicated cargo doors. Behind the scenes, a dedicated crew area ensures the pilots, flight attendants, and personal staff are well rested and able to provide impeccable service. These areas often include private bunks, a separate galley, and crew rest stations, allowing for a full complement of staff to be on duty for the entire duration of the flight, ensuring the needs of the principal passengers are met at a moment's notice. The range and capability of the BBJ787 are truly global. It can fly between virtually any 2 points on the planet without stopping to refuel. A flight from Los Angeles to Sydney is handled with ease, with hours of fuel to spare. This ability to connect distant continents in a single leap without the inconvenience of layovers is the ultimate expression of freedom for its owner. The world map is redrawn, its cities brought within effortless reach. Owning and operating a BBJ787 is a logistical undertaking of immense complexity, akin to running a small private airline. It requires a dedicated flight department, multiple flight crews, maintenance technicians, and a global support network. The annual operating costs can run into the tens of millions of dollars. This is not merely an aircraft. It is a global flagship, a flying headquarters, and a symbol of truly immense wealth and power. It is the super yacht of the sky and a smooth ride above all else. The Global 7500 is often the undisputed choice. It holds the crown for the longest-range purpose-built business jet in the world. Let us compare its experience to the best that commercial aviation has to offer. A first-class suite on a world-leading airline is undoubtedly a luxurious experience. You have a comfortable seat that converts into a bed, excellent food and attentive service. However, it remains a public space. You are one of many. The Global 7500 elevates this experience into an entirely private and vastly more efficient realm. The journey is not just a flight, it is your time. The Global 7500 boasts an impressive 4-zone cabin, providing ample space for work, dining, entertainment, and rest. If this content is giving you value, like, comment, and subscribe. But its true genius lies in the design of these spaces. Bombardier worked extensively with designers and frequent flyers to create an environment that feels both spacious and intuitive. The flow from the club suite to the conference suite, then to the entertainment suite, and finally the private master suite, is seamless and logical. One of the most celebrated innovations on the Global 7500 is the nuage seat. Nuage is French for cloud, and the name is apartment. This is not simply a redesigned chair, it is the first new seat architecture in business aviation in 30 years. It features a patented tilt-link system that allows the seat to dip and tilt as you recline, maintaining optimal support for your body and providing a deep, comfortable recline that is simply unmatched. It cradles the passenger, reducing fatigue on long journeys. Speed is another area where the Global 7500 distinguishes itself. It can sustain a high-speed cruise of Mach 0.90, making it one of the faster jets in its class. While this may seem like a small increment over its rivals, over a 14-hour flight, this can shave off a significant amount of travel time. For the individuals who fly on these jets, time is the most precious commodity, and the Global 7500 delivers more of it. The range is its defining characteristic. With a reach of 7,700 nautical miles, it can connect city pairings that other jets simply cannot manage non-stop. A flight from New York to Hong Kong or San Francisco to Singapore is well within its capabilities. This ability to complete ultra-long-range missions without a fuel stop is a game-changer, eliminating hours of travel time and the logistical complexities of landing in an intermediate country. The ride quality is another area of intense focus. The Global 7500 features a uniquely designed wing, known as the Smooth Flex wing. This advanced, flexible wing is engineered to absorb turbulence, providing a remarkably smooth and stable ride, even in less than ideal weather conditions. Passengers experience less jostling and disturbance, allowing them to work, dine, or sleep in greater comfort. It is like having a sophisticated suspension system for the sky. The Master Suite is a true sanctuary. Located in the quietest part of the aircraft, it features a full-sized bed and an optional stand-up shower in the ensuite lavatory. After a long day of meetings on the other side of the world, the ability to take a hot shower and sleep in a proper bed. Company that produces the formidable Rafale fighter jet. This heritage is immediately apparent in its design. Where others might shout, the Falcon whispers. It is the connoisseur's choice. A jet favored by those who appreciate subtle sophistication, engineering prowess, and a certain Gallic flair. The most striking visual feature of the Falcon 8X is its tri-jet configuration. 3 engines, rather than the more common 2, are mounted at the rear of the fuselage. This is not a stylistic choice. It is a core part of Dassault's design philosophy. The 3-engine layout provides exceptional performance, particularly on short runways and in hot and high conditions, airports at high altitudes or in hot climates where the thin air can challenge twin-jet aircraft. This unique configuration gives the Falcon 8X incredible operational flexibility. It can access smaller, more challenging airports that are off-limits to many of its competitors, such as London City Airport with its steep approach and short runway. This allows its owners to get closer to their final destinations, saving valuable time on the ground. It is a practical advantage that is highly prized by its elite clientele. Inside, the cabin of the 8X is renowned for its quietness. Dassault has invested heavily in advanced soundproofing techniques, resulting in one of the most serene cabin environments in the sky. The low ambient noise level allows for easy conversation, focused work, or restful sleep, making long-haul flights far less fatiguing. It is an airborne library, a place of calm contemplation high above the chaotic world. The cabin is long and slender, offering a wide array of over 30 possible layouts. This allows for a high degree of personalization, from creating dedicated office spaces to intimate lounge areas and a comfortable crew rest area for long missions. The quality of the finish is impeccable, with a focus on fine leathers, polished woods, and elegant metalwork that speaks to a tradition of French luxury craftsmanship. Dassault also brings its military expertise to the cockpit. The Falcon 8X is equipped with the 3rd-generation Easy Flight Deck, which is derived from fighter jet technology. It features a combined vision system, which overlays infrared and camera-based images onto the synthetic terrain view on the head-up display. This gives pilots extraordinary situational awareness in low-visibility conditions, enhancing safety to military-grade levels. The flight controls are another area where the Falcon's fighter jet DNA is evident. It utilizes a digital flight control system, which translates the pilot's inputs into precise, optimized movements of the control surfaces. This results in an incredibly smooth and responsive flying experience. Passengers benefit from a gentler ride, and pilots praise the aircraft for its wonderfully balanced and intuitive handling characteristics. Despite its long cabin, the Falcon 8X is more fuel efficient than many of its direct competitors. The 3 smaller, highly efficient Pratt & Whitney Canada engines, combined with advanced aerodynamics, mean that it burns less fuel per hour. For owners who are environmentally conscious or simply mindful of operating costs, this efficiency is a significant and attractive attribute. It is performance delivered with intelligence. The Falcon 8X has built a reputation among a very discerning group of travelers. It is often chosen by seasoned private flyers, individuals who have owned other jets and have come to appreciate the unique blend of performance, efficiency, and elegance that Dassault offers. It is not always the biggest or the fastest, but for many it is simply the best, a perfectly balanced machine for global travel. In a world of powerful contenders, the Dassault Falcon 8X carves its own niche. It is a testament to a different way of thinking, where military precision meets artisanal luxury. It is a sophisticated, highly capable, and beautiful aircraft that commands respect not through sheer size, but through its intelligent design and flawless execution. It is, in every sense, a jet for the true aficionado. As one of the very first business jets, a trailblazer that set the stage for all the modern marvels we have seen today. To the untrained eye, it may look dated, but to collectors and aviation historians, it is a priceless piece of history, a flying legend. The JetStar's design is unmistakable and iconic of its era. It shares the same four-engine rear-mounted configuration as a large commercial airliner like the Boeing 707, but in a miniaturized form. The two large fuel tanks, slung under the wings, give it a unique and powerful stance on the ground. It was a design born of Cold War-era engineering, built with a robustness and character that is rarely seen today. This was the jet of choice for the original jet set. It was owned by celebrities, titans of industry, and even heads of state. Famously, Elvis Presley owned two of them, the Hound Dog 1 and Hound Dog 2. His customized JetStar, with its gold-plated fixtures and plush red velvet interior, became a symbol of his larger-than-life persona. To own a JetStar in the 1960s and 70s was to make the ultimate statement of success. Flying in a JetStar is a visceral experience, a world away from the serene, computerized calm of a modern jet. The four turbojet engines produce a distinctive and thrilling roar. You feel the power of the machine in a much more direct way. The cabin is smaller, the ride less smooth, but it offers something that modern jets cannot, a powerful sense of connection to the golden age of aviation. The cockpit is a beautiful chaos of analog dials, switches, and gauges. There are no glass screens or digital displays here. It required a different kind of piloting skill, a more hands-on approach where the flight crew were intimately connected to the mechanical workings of their aircraft. It is a reminder of the skill and daring of the pilots who first tamed these powerful machines. Despite its age, the JetStar was a capable performer. It could cross the Atlantic with a single fuel stop and offered a relatively spacious cabin for its time, typically seating 8 to 10 passengers in comfort. It was a true business tool, allowing executives to conduct meetings and close deals across continents, shrinking the world in a way that had never been possible before. Today, very few JetStars remain in flying condition. They are expensive to maintain, their old engines are fuel-hungry, and finding spare parts is a significant challenge. Those that are still airworthy are lovingly cared for by passionate owners and collectors. They are not used for regular business travel, but are flown to air shows and special events, where they are admired as flying museum pieces. The value of a JetStar is not measured in its performance specifications or its luxurious amenities. Its value lies in its history, its rarity, and its cultural significance. It represents a pivotal moment when the freedom of private jet travel was born. It is the ancestor from which all modern business jets are descended, the original blueprint for a flying palace. To see a restored JetStar is to witness a piece of living history. The polished chrome, the vintage interior, the unique silhouette, it all speaks of an era of optimism, glamour, and technological ambition. It is a reminder that the pursuit of luxury and speed in the skies is not a new phenomenon, but a dream that has captivated us for generations. In the grand ecosystem of private aviation, the Lockheed JetStar holds a special place. It is the revered elder, the classic patriarch of the family. While it may have been surpassed in every performance metric by its modern descendants, it possesses a soul and a story that no new aircraft can ever replicate. It is and always will be an undisputed king of the sky. Falcon 8X and the timeless charisma of the legendary Lockheed JetStar. Each machine, a unique species adapted to a different niche in this exclusive ecosystem. These flying palaces are more than just symbols of wealth. They are the ultimate tools for a life without limits. They represent the freedom to move about our planet on one's own terms, to transform dead time spent traveling into productive hours or moments of precious rest. They are floating boardrooms, family retreats, and gateways to the most remote corners of the Earth, all wrapped in a fuselage of carbon fiber and aluminum. They are the physical manifestation of human ambition taking flight. The evolution of these magnificent machines is far from over. Engineers and designers are already dreaming up the next generation, promising even greater range, more sustainable fuels, and perhaps even supersonic speeds. The desire to travel faster, farther, and in greater comfort is a fundamental part of the human spirit. From vintage icons to modern marvels, these jets redefine what it means to travel in style. Which one would you choose for your next adventure? The horizon, it seems, is endless. Remember to hit the thumbnail, like, comment, and subscribe for more.